Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the SABA Community Parade, and we are back in Stratford at, of course, Bickell's Flooring and Complete Decorating Center. And I say complete because Connie is going to be taking us on a complete tour of the showroom here today to show you some of the latest and products and different things you've got that we're showcasing here on the floor today especially. And I'm sure you've been very busy the past few months, Connie, to say the very least.
It's been kind of a whirlwind. I've been here for over 20 years and we've never done business like we've done in the last little bit. It's been the weirdest way of doing business, but it's been some of the best because it's brought out really good people.
And you know what, speaking of really good and great people, Connie here, you'll never say it, but you have won Designer of the Year countless times, have you not?
A couple of times, yeah.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the top of the top when it comes to designers. So if you're thinking about whatever it is you need to renovate, the team here is phenomenal. I can attest from builds in the past that my family has done, and we're huge fans. And I can also attest that if you're looking at where you want to spend that $2,000, hit that share button because there is no shortage of places to spend it in here.
Yeah, we've got so much to look at, so much to show you. We've got great designers on staff. We also have our second location, which is in Mitchell. So we do fit like a really large area of like just having, we can fit a lot of installs in a huge area. And yeah, so we're here to help you out.
Okay, so let's dive in, take you on a tour, because I know it's eye candy in here, right? Mm-hmm. So we're in front of paint. Let's talk about paint first today.
Yeah, so our main line of paint is Benjamin Moore. Benjamin Moore has such a great line. They carry everywhere that anything that you need in paint is available through Benjamin Moore. We also have it at the Mitchell location, so they can hit up either Stratford or Mitchell to get the best lineup in anything that's the newest in colors, the newest in technology. There's amazing technology in paint that happens like almost on a daily basis. There's new improvements and everything. So we've got a really good lineup of their new stuff, which is the CSP colors. So it's got some of the newest and nicest kind of tones that we're using in today's market.
And I know paint is one of the easiest ways just to change up a room. My neighbors just moved and these little kids came in and they want to change their room colors. They were telling me the other day. So that's one thing. One question I actually have for you would be, is there a better time of year than another to paint? Just like, is summer a really good time to paint with humidity? Or I guess if you have air conditioning, it's okay. But if you don't, would that be something to think about?
Yeah, humidity and paint don't work well together. So humidity is going to change how the paint cures.
Right.
And in most cases, it won't cure. So any exterior product, you don't want to be doing it on days like the really hot humidity where you're at the high percentage. And in the winter time's a great time to be painting all the time because when you have the heat on, the paint's going to cure properly and dry properly.
And it's dry, yeah. I always like spring, fall, winter, summer, depending on the project. You might want to hold off or pick it out and get it ready to go.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so good tips. Okay, let's move on into, do you want to talk about lighting next?
Yeah, so here at Bickell's, we have a really large selection of interior, exterior lighting. We carry 4 different companies, so we have a good display in store of in-stock lighting, which means that people can pop into the store and actually take a light home with them.
Which is so nice because, like, especially now when you have to wait many months sometimes for products, that's like, yay.
Yeah, having it so you can take it right home, it means instant gratification,
Yeah.
which is what we all want and need sometimes.
Yeah.
With having the 4 companies, we've got a really large range of anywhere from a classic traditional look right up to a high modern kind of feel. We do have the 4 companies that we can order from, so we do have a large catalog to choose from also. So we can outfit one light all the way up to going through and doing a whole new house with lighting.
You were telling me a bit about the Vanities. Do you want to talk? Let's talk a little bit about this because this is really cool and a Canadian made, right?
Yeah, we're super proud of anything that we can sell that's still made in Canada because let's be honest, there's not a whole lot that we're manufacturing in the flooring industry in that. So this is a company, it's stone wood. It is all real wood. It has no particle board in it. And it comes where you pick the top, the vanity, the sink, and the handles. So it's like a complete set kind of thing. And it takes a little bit of the design work out of it, but we're still here to help you out and figure out which ones are going to work with all of your flooring selections that you're going to do for the bathroom.
And so we've talked a little bit about bathrooms. I'm going to move over here for a second. One thing to mention too is countertops, right?
Yeah.
So many people are redoing kitchens this year. It's beyond.
It's beyond,
Yeah.
yes. So kitchens are a big thing. Bathrooms, anywhere where you're needing, there's a lot of offices now, home offices that need to be decked out. Countertops that we carry a full range of quartz, and we do have a line of laminate. Some of the best things though about the quartz is that it is a lifetime product and you'll never ever have to replace it unless you want a different look.
I know, and Cambria and all the lines that you carry, like they're top notch. They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
They have so many really beautiful designs to choose from. It's so hard. I find that's the hardest, right? You have so many options, and it's hard to make that decision sometimes.
And that's what we're here for, because we're here as designers. Most of our staff are trained interior designers, and we can do in-home consults also, so we can head out to the home and get a look and feel for what you're wanting to pull together, and then we'll put a plan together with you.
Perfect. Okay, another way. Let's talk about keeping your house cool, and that comes with some shade.
Yeah.
So blinds being a big one, and I love the new sort of Hunter Douglas, like remote control, up and
Remote
down.
control is a fantastic option.
I'll get out of the way so we can see
Yeah,
her.
so we'll kind of come around here. Hunter Douglas is kind of the like Cadillac of the industry in terms of blinds. They've got every option available. They've got thousands of fabrics to choose from, and you can have anything at your fingertip. It can be done through your phone. You can have them so you're away on holidays, hopefully, that we're all going to be able to go away, and then you can adjust your blinds from being away.
Isn't that amazing? So it looks
Yeah.
like you're there, but you're not, or keep things cool. I love it too, the fact that if you do have a remote control, you don't have to change that battery very often. It's like kind of a once a year sort of thing, once or twice.
Yeah, it depends on how often you use the shade itself. But there's battery operated. They even can be motorized with, if you are building a new home, it can actually be done right from then where it's all wired directly.
Even better.
So,
even
which
better.
saves so you don't even have to look for batteries.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I didn't even consider that. I guess because if you're doing a new build, then that's great, or a reno, and you can add that in. If not, you can go the old-fashioned route too.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so blinds. Then we move into and you've got shutters as well. So
yeah, so shutters are just gonna fit a bill for a lot of people with the lowest maintenance product you can put on as a window treatment. So shutters are going to give you that easy wipeability. You can still have lots of options because they tilt, which means that you can still have light coming in, but without anybody seeing into the space. So.
I really like it for kids' rooms because it keeps light out.
Yeah, and
makes
it's a
them
safe
sleep
feature for kids.
And I just like them to try to sleep longer in the summer, right? Because to keep the light out.
Yeah, that's a really good option there. Yeah. The biggest feature is the safety feature, though. There's no cords or anything like that. Nobody's going to get caught up and hurt with them.
Beautiful. Okay, and she's all safety, and I'm all
design and look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, into flooring, another big item.
Yeah, so I mean, we are Bickell's Custom Flooring, and that's kind of how the whole business started, was with having Jeff actually was an installer, and so he started the business installing and then decided he needed to supply. And so we have one of the biggest showrooms around, and our flooring starts kind of like in this section and kind of encompasses the whole store. But this whole section here is our tile section. And in the tile, we carry a good amount of companies to choose from. So there's a wide range of, again, that kind of, we can get into the really modern and funky and contemporary kind of thing. But there's a really good range of a classic that stays timeless and never goes out.
This is the most fun. Like, this to me is like being a kid in a candy store.
It's fun.
This is so much fun to pick and choose and make changes and make decisions. And, so you've got your flooring, you've got your tiling, you've got carpeting.
Yeah, so we've got carpeting and hardwood. Like, so our hardwood section kind of starts here, and in hardwoods, like we used to do like solid hardwoods all the time, but I mean the styling has gone where people want really wide boards and everything, and so it's called engineered hardwood now. And some of the patterns are outstanding. Like what you can achieve with a look now is amazing.
And it doesn't look even like what you think it is. So,
right. Yeah. Well, you can even get wood that is actually, or cork that is actually looks like wood. I mean, in every industry of flooring, there's things that replicate another type of material, which is amazing.
And I guess you're looking at where you're going to put it. Is it the main level? Is it the basement? Where is it? And then you get into laminate flooring.
So there's laminate. Laminate's not as big, but the luxury vinyl planking and luxury vinyl tile has taken over the industry because it's made our lives the easiest ever. So the maintenance is, there's just no maintenance. It is, all you're gonna do is sweep or vacuum and mop occasionally. So you can get things that look just like, again, any other material. So you can get a vinyl tile that looks just like marble or looks just like limestone. And you can get a vinyl floor that looks just like a hardwood floor when it's down. But then when you have a dog or you have little kids, no scratching. I mean, just so easy to maintain.
Yeah, just practical.
Very
all
practical.
about practicality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And so then, and that encompasses all of this. This is when Connie says like they've got one of the biggest showrooms for this. She's not lying, because you've got a lot of options, a lot of choice, and this is where their award-winning designers come into play to steer you in the right direction. You've got a vision in your mind, but I mean, it could be like a needle in a haystack. You can clear the vision for people and narrow the choice and selections down.
Yeah, a lot of people bring in photos of what they're trying to achieve, maybe by they've looked through magazines or online. And they'll bring us some pictures of their own home, and we can help pick out the things that would work to stay with what they've already got existing. Or it's a brand new slate, it's a brand new home, and we help pull everything together.
Brilliant. I wanted to go over to the corner for a second for all of us. One of the things you mentioned to me, Connie, was that you've got a great selection for schluter systems, and not a lot of locations or stores carry that. Do you want to talk a little bit about that for when you're installing tiles and that kind of thing?
Yeah, so what we have is one of the largest stocking stores in this area that has a lot of tools for tiling, accessories for tiling, and Schluter is one of them. And Schluter is a well-known company that gives you waterproofing agents for showers, which is a huge thing. Everybody's doing these big, massive, beautiful showers. And if you don't have all the background of having it waterproofed, then you could have a problem down the way. So by having this and having it available so a contractor could just come in and pick something up is a phenomenal thing. We also get a supplier from this that comes every Tuesday and Friday. So we've got a really good supply demand kind of application here at Bickell's.
Yeah, and I always see Schluters at a lot of our trade shows for the Ontario Home Builders Association or the Canadian Home Builders Association. Great company to work with.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're the innovators of the industry for sure.
Before we go, anything else we've missed?
I don't think so. We've got a great paint department that actually can make anything that somebody needs. There was a paint shortage and we didn't run out of paint, so we're high on the numbers of supply for everything. We stock so much just so that we can keep people going.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Connie. Like I said, hit that share button because you'll be entered in to win the $2,000 prize pack, and you don't want to miss out because there are so many options. If you're redecorating, Bickell's is definitely a great place to start. Thank you, and thank you, Connie.
Thank you.
Be sure to hit that share button at each of the SABA Community Parade locations. Every time you share, it's another chance you'll be entered to win the grand prize of $2,000 to be used however you like at one or any of our participating businesses. The winner will be announced on Saturday, July 31st.